Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on out there? Y'all know today Thursday. Y'all know how we roll on freaking Thursday, right? Good 5-10 minutes in. All right, now I'm gonna pull some comments out of my comment section, all right, of my automotive channel and see what I have missed. Okay, because I can't. Well, it's hard to get to all of them every day, but we're gonna give it a damn shot. All right, and we're gonna do this freaking live. All right, let's go here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I need some damn glasses, man. Your boy getting old, can't see. What's up, JT? What's going on, man? Listen, what are these people asking me in here? Okay, somebody commented on the cop car video, man. Y'all is really defending these cops, okay? There's nothing wrong with eating donuts, man. Some of you guys have a terrible sense of humor. How dare you talk about the cop cars, man? Don't work on the car if you don't want to. Like, calm down, bro. It's just a video. All right. It's a little jokey joke. But cops do eat donuts, man, and they just sit in their car and idle. Now, we'll be debating for years to come on why the ticking Hemi tick. All right. So we're not gonna do that here. PT Lover, what's up, man? Who's this? Jay. Let me start from the top. What's up, JT? My dude. Always in the comment section. I appreciate that, man. That sure as hell helped that algorithm out. PT Lover. Peter, what's up, man? Jason, what's going on with you? We need that southern accent. Oh, come on, man. I didn't do it because I didn't do it on the very first video. It's hard to go back and do it because people will say you a fake, you a fraud because I didn't do it on the very beginning. If I was to start now, I would have to delete all my videos that I've already put out, and that would look kind of not good because I got one video on my Redline channel that hit 25,000 views. I'm halfway there to being monetized. So yeah, I definitely don't want to remove that one, JT. So we're gonna we're gonna keep it like it is, bro. I missed that opportunity. We'll try it later on one time. Hello. Hate the vertical video, but like the stream. I have no choice. I get more. Look, man, who is that? X, what's up, man? Everybody, the majority of people that watch these damn videos looking at one of these. Now, a lot of people, there are a few that's still out there on the computer, but I check my analytic and I have 80 to 90% watch videos on their phone. So, the majority, it's all about the majority. Boo-hoo, what are we boo-hooing about? Mopar, no car. I agree with you, man. I agree 100%. All right, we're going to jump in these comment section, man. Hey, yo, does it tick because of the type of oil quality? Let me say this. Nooner Man's Racing, oil quality does in fact matter. However, just about every name brand oil out now is good oil. Yeah, I mean, you're just competing with the price at some point. Now, I know there are a few out there that brag on I'm Pennzoil forever. All right, liquid ball burn. That's my oil of choice. Ain't nothing better than Pennzoil liquid ball bearing. And you got those Amsoil, fanatics. You got those Mobile One fanatics. Everybody is passionate about their oil of choice. I get it. All right. And yes, the answer to your question, because of the type of oil quality, I wouldn't look. Like I just say, every name brand oil out there is good now. So if you changing your oil at the time recommended interval, according to engineers, you should be fine. Now, we all know how engineers can come off as not being right or wrong or just simply, that's still a huge debate on the reason Zero W40 is using the 392. A lot of veteran mechanics claim that oil too thin for that engine, but engineers claim the reason is for the tolerance, and not only that, emissions. So when you up against a monster like the industry or the engineers, I don't know. You choose your battles wisely, okay? But Hemi ticks because it's Mopar and mechanics need money. X, come on, man. What you doing, man? That ain't true. Y'all see that comment, man? X, I used to like X too, man. He just get in here and say any old damn thing. X, that's not true, man. It's not because mechanics love money. Some of these some of the repairs we do, I know I'm ashamed to say some of them are not all customer pay. Some of them are warranty. All right. But yeah, they got a handle on it. At least they claim. All right. I'm just the middleman regurgitating what I hear from the training center and engineers. Okay. So I don't know if I want to believe that X. You went too far with the jokes, my friend. Have you been to class yet on that hurricane? No. No, who is this? Great. Wait, what you know about that, man? You a Mopar guy? I got a fellow Mopar guy in here. What's up, guy? No, I have not. I went to the six cylinder, the inline six, the Hurricane, a while back. We dove into it, took it apart. So much to pull a piston out, as if we're gonna be taking pistons out of engines anymore. Some of the stuff we learn in school nowadays, we'll never do. Never do. The last engine course, we were pulling pistons, and I get setting up timing. We need to understand what's going on with the engine, but I don't know. It's crazy. The answer to your question is no, I have not. I haven't been to school in a minute. I need to look at the schedule and see what's going on. What's up, DG? What's going on, man? How you doing? What's up, Jumper? How's it going? Oh, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you tuning into these videos. When y'all watch the video, y'all get a video thumbs up, all right? Whether you like it or not. Yeah, the algorithm is tripping these days. All right. So I need the thumbs up to let YouTube know there are somebody out there that care about little old JT, the car freaking guy. Yes. Thank you, Jumper. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you I'm glad you watch and all that good stuff. I really, really freaking appreciate you. Engine tick because it don't. Nothing lasts forever, but you have a part in this, my friend. Croc Fee 71. Your part is to do what it takes to help prolong the life of your vehicle. No, nothing's going to last forever. However, there are some essential things you can do to help it last a little while longer, just a tad longer. All right. Yeah. Nobody want their CVT coughing out at 30,000 miles. Yeah. Do your part. Make it last 90,000 miles. All right. Yes. You too, my friend Jumper. What up, Bob? Oh, what's going on, man? I guess I ain't going to get to the comments, huh? Asking because AMSOIL advertised that it's the liquid gold. I've seen that. I've heard that. I've heard actual mechanics brag on this stuff. All right. Do I have any? No, I don't. It's hard for me to give an opinion on something I have never used or have any, experience using, or could use it and then change my oil and then look at some of the So I'm hearing that a lot about AMSOIL. Okay. Can you walk in a store, AutoZone, and buy 6 quarts of AMSOIL? I don't know. What's up, Uncle Andy? What's going on, man? I'm passionate about getting good oil cheaply. I like the way you word that. That was brilliant. That was y'all see what he's saying? I'm passionate about getting good oil cheaply, which means he don't want no cheap oil. Just because it's low price. He wants some good oil just at a low price. That was brilliant. Rotella rebate. Okay. Interesting. Remember to hit. Yes. Y'all get a video thumbs up, man. I got about 5 more minutes. I'm going to hang out in here. Some engines are sensitive to different brands. Interesting. Crawfie 71. Different brands, as in there are some engines out there that don't like Pennzoil, don't like Mobil 1. No, I don't want this damn. I get it not liking Walmart oil. You know what I'm saying? I can get that, but yeah. If you got a name on your oil and you survive, because keep in mind, guys, you got to survive your competitors. If you put out a name brand oil and you want it to become bigger and bigger and bigger, you got to outdo your competitors. And they is not about to give up the throne that easily, all right? So if you up there, chances are somebody's bragging on you. It's only so far marketing can go. At some point, it's going to take somebody on the internet, social media, TikTok, Facebook, talking real good about the product. All right. Yeah. Those little guys matter. What's your thought on the Hurricane engine? I love it. All right. Simply because I haven't had to work on one. And what that means is they holding up, in my opinion. All right. I'm just a little old, but I'm in a shop that these vehicles come to if they got problems. All right. So I can honestly sit here and say, don't none come in for major problems. A thermostat here and there, brake jobs, That's any car. Okay, after so long, now a lot of beef is centered around the fact that that thermostat was made of plastic. But in the meantime, it's failing at 100,000 miles. Now there are a few to get through the crack and fail before. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of problems out of them like they predicted. It was doom and gloom. I heard a shit ton of people say, "I'm never buying that car." Guess why? Because it ain't got an oil dipstick. Like really? Yeah, some people are passionate about uh, features that they used to have. Yes, thumbs up. All right, help. What's wrong, man? Oh, ooh, you got about 2 minutes. No, 10,000 mile. Stop it. 2016 Ford F-150 park indicator on dash not working and charge and change switch. Oh my goodness, that's a 2016. I will say this. All right, I guarantee you there is a specific module that you need to get into to tell you everything about that park indicator. I'm sure this truck got a BCM. Can your scan 2 get into that BCM? I'm sure this truck may have a front control module. Can your scan 2 get in there? All right. It's all about access. If your particular scan 2 can't, sneak through the crack security gateway and get inside some of these modules and take a look at what's going on. Hello, what's going on in here? Any codes in here that can help put you in the right direction? You doom. You're gonna be forced to go to somebody with such a scan 2. Everything is monitored now and everything is electronically controlled. All right, simple stuff. I saw a code today that literally said a car came in for no headlights on the right side, bulb burnout. I told my helper to scan it. Guess what the code was? Circuit high or something on the left side headlight system. So everything is freaking monitored now. All right. I'm like, bro, y'all making us lazy. Y'all won't let us figure out nothing. Damn, I don't want no fault code to tell me my air pressure low. I want to check my air pressure every now and then and find out it's low. Stop making us freaking lazy, dependent on computers and everything. No, don't tell me, you know what I'm saying? Your air filter is dirty. Let me find it out the hard way. Let me blow up my engine first and then realize, oh, my car couldn't breathe because my air filter was dirty. Here's the point I'm trying to make. Computers are more fancy now. All right? Not to the point where just anybody can diagnose them and figure out what's wrong with them, because the DIY guy is slowly going bye-bye, but simply because, not because he's not smart enough, but he can't get into nothing. Although there are a few states that ruled that these car companies have to release, access. I'm gonna leave it like that. What I leave off? If it ain't ticking, it ain't running. The day my car stops making noise, I'll be worried. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone, bro. Check out the Oil Geek. He would give you the drum on it. Okay, I've heard of that. All right, that guy. My favorite brand of oil is Larry. Come on, man. Oil analyst is key to know. Man, you, my friend, make an interesting point. So now, and the sooner you do it, the better off you can get an accurate result. In other words, don't wait till your freaking engine got 200,000 miles on it. Ooh, let me see how well this oil works. All right, your engine have, done been through the trenches. All right, got some miles on it. All right, so, but I'm sure it's still possible. But the goal is to analyze the oil. I'm guessing this is my man Nunez Racing. I guess the goal is to analyze the oil after its use and see. Yeah. Interesting point you make. Yes. What's up, Manny NYC? My old school iron block love 20W50 in Florida hot temps all the time, all year long, Uncle Andy. Really? All Castro GTX, all freaking year long. If you need to order AMSA, sign up for preferred customer program to get discount. Ordering transmission fluid for Asian One transmission tonight from them. Oh, that's what's up. Man, I took a course on that Asian One transmission a long time ago. We stopped building them. Nobody know the tools or nothing. We don't even fool. 69 freaking Dark Man. What's up, man? Never trusted Pennzoil, but I haven't used it since I had my Jeep, so probably way different now. I use Valvoline half for oil For years. Yeah, for years. Valvoline. Everybody has their oil of choice. All right. Some mechanics like me, my oil of choice is free oil. Yeah, when you work in a shop, you got access to stuff. So when I change my oil, I'm getting it out of it. Let me say it like this. That's not stealing, guys. I mean, I've been there a long time. I hope my boss ain't listening. JT be stealing oil. No, man. I'm changing my oil. I need some oil. Listen, if the oil, just say if I'm at the dealership. Y'all know I work out of 3 or 4 shops, right? Just say I'm at the dealership. And we grabbing the reel and putting this oil in these new cars. There are some guys that literally say, this will come out of their mouth. Man, I wouldn't put that oil in my lawnmower. Dude, so we pulling the reel, and if the weight calls for that oil, of course, 5W20 is in the reel. We using it's a name brand oil, it's just bulk. All right, but some mechanics are so oil, I burn the best. I wouldn't put that in my lawnmower. I said, bro, but we putting this in brand new cars. We just had a damn Wagoneer, Jeep Grand Wagon. I think that takes synthetic. But yeah, we putting this stuff in brand new cars. Surely it's okay. Yeah, some of y'all just go a little bit overboard with this oil stuff. Okay. But I get it. You want your vehicle running top notch. DIY isn't dead. It's just ridiculously overpriced on these new cars. My car is from 1991, and I'm never buying. Damn, Ryan, tell us how you really feel, bro. Ryan said, ain't nothing wrong with the dead. DIY ain't dead, y'all. They just trying to price y'all out. Yeah, that's what I say, man. It's all about access, what you have access to. All right, let me wrap this up. All of them are getting too sensitive, like BMW and Mercedes. If you hang too long on your power window button when you put it up, it will trigger a code. You know, Crawford, do you know that's how we, what's the word I'm looking for? That's how we, calibrate. That's how we calibrate the windows on some of our vehicles. We pull the switch up and let it roll all the way up. We hold it there for 5 seconds. The calibration code will go away because it's now calibrated. Yeah, man, everything's crazy now. I've analyzed oil and on new engines, and it's kind of pointless if you're not experimenting trouble or changing often. Okay. Yeah. Interesting, X. I use whatever my Flat Rate Tech Podcast. What's up, man? I be seeing you. Dude, this dude got a channel, y'all. Y'all go check him out. He got his back turned to the wall. I was like, what are we working with here? What kind of dude is that? What kind of mystery mechanic is that? He Flat Rate, called himself Flat Rate Podcast. I be checking you out, bro. You got a nice channel. Y'all go check my dude out, man. He run a podcast, I guess. I'm hoping maybe one day he'll have me on his podcast and we can chop it up on some topics or two. All right. Make that happen. Flat Rate Tech Podcast. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Free 99 oil. Wait a second. You have 2 streams. Yeah. What you call it going on too, guys? I can tie in with all and my Facebook channel. All right. I'm streaming to 3 different channels. So yeah, technology, bro. Technology. How I look over there on Red Line. All right. The Red Line, that's why this hat is on. All right? I got to keep them people pleased. And Facebook, they just all over the place. But them my folks over there. All right. I don't really like these glasses. I only got this hat on because I'm live streaming the Red Line. All right, let me wrap this up, man. But thanks for watching, bro. They must have expensive. What's up? Ruli 73. What's up? Damn, I had something. The next time I had you on, it was something I wanted to ask you about. I forgot what it was. I was like, damn, where's Ruli at when you need him? I can't remember what it was, but thanks for stopping by, Ruli. Running SuperTech. SuperTech is Walmart, ain't it? On my 2012 Ford Fusion. So far, so good. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. If you change it on time, probably doesn't matter. The Charger RT oil was not completely black at 5K. Wow. Anonymous to speak the truth. That's what's up. That's how your ass stay. Yeah. All right. Yes. Speak the truth and speak your mind. That's what's up. Flat Rate Tech Podcast. Quick Wrench. What up, JT? Mopar No Car. You already know, man. Quick Wrench 2 Junkie. I think he have a channel too. Guys, everybody in here with a channel. I mean, say something because I can't. I get brain dead sometimes. I'm gonna do one of my live streams. I'm gonna showcase a lot of channels, up and coming channels. Y'all know YouTube tripping now, so if you out now, you got a passion for this stuff because they straight tripping right now. How's it going, man? Chrysler Tech from Alaska here. Airsoft 9077, my fellow Moparian. What's going on, bro? And what you doing lately? What you done? Let me guess. Or oil filter adapter houses. Or cooler. Hey, bro, do you catch flack when you call them? I went to somebody, somebody called me and said they got an oil. I say, it's probably your oil filter adapter housing. Man, I don't want to talk to you. You don't know what you talk about. So everybody is prone to calling that a cooler. It is an oil cooler, but the proper name for it is oil filter adapter housing. But you should never call it that because you're gonna look like you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. So some people terminology prone, but what's up, guy? Thanks for stopping by, man. That's what's up. All right, let me get through this. Stretching the rubber band out on the Wi-Fi. they technology, bro. I use the cheapest synthetic I can find with a good filter and change it when I should. That's how you make them last long. Ruli, I think Ruli got that Pacifica. Yes, that is straight 0W20, ain't it? Yeah. They went from 520 to 020 when they went from Gen 2 to Gen 3. Gen 3 got the fancier valve trains. And to this day, Ruli, that engine been out since 2017, showed up in the Chrysler Pacifica. No, actually 2016 on the Dodge Durango and the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Gen 3. I have yet to go into one. But everybody in the shop has. I'm like, dispatcher, what's up? I ain't gonna rush them. All right. It's similar to fix. All right, no big deal. Okay, what did I just do? I just clicked the wrong button. Uh-oh. All right, let me wrap this up. I'm impressed with Walmart SuperTech filters. They are mainly made in the USA and seem to be made of synthetic filter material of good quality. I have never used it. Ryan, ever dropped 12 grand on a car project, car parts, and then immediately questioned if it was worth it? I have not dropped 12 grand ever on anything. All right. I did buy my Cherokee. I paid cash for that. It was 17. So I guess you can say, yeah, but this wasn't a project. This was a car I needed at the time. I hate freaking car notes. Oh, I hate car notes with a passion. So I just went and got a cashier check and bought that damn thing. This is when YouTube was really booming, boy. We was putting 5-10 grand a month, boy. YouTube was off the chain. They tripping now though. Price is amazing as well. You talking about on that oil? What's up, Uncle Mark? How they all from, man? But I can never pronounce where this guy is from, so I just Canada. We just got Uncle Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all check Uncle Mark out as well. Damn, what was that video about? I forgot what it was about, but I caught one of his videos. Man, y'all, I'm a video watcher just like everybody else. I tune in, I watch, especially when I got time, and I'm aware that comments and thumbs up matter. That's why when I watch one, I comment and thumbs it up, all right? Because y'all don't know how much that helps the algorithm. Well, AHA for short, or filter adapter. Yeah, but some people are adamant. You lying? It's a freaking cooler. Okay, bro, calm down, man. We'll call it a cooler. Hey, JT, just to let you know, all the Mopar spare part factories are full steam ahead. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Mopar spare parts factories are full steam ahead. Okay. All right. No, I didn't know that, but I know now. Hey, man, I have a 2011 Town and Country, and I have had a 0302 misfire. I replaced CAT and O2 sensor, spark plug, ignition coil, fuel injection, and all on bank 2. Perform all sorts of tests. Still a freaking misfire. Now, one test you left out, and you should be ashamed of yourself, all right? Because we talk about a misfire. Y'all know what a misfire is? The crank sensor is housed somewhere around the transmission. It's detecting that when this particular cylinder, in this case, cylinder 2 come around, there's something going on. All right. So it would store code P0302. That's what this guy got. Now, I don't like reading stuff like this because I dub, and nothing against you, Exodus, But he threw a lot of parts at it. All right. I replaced the cat converter, O2 sensor, spark plug, ignition coil, fuel injection, all on bank 2. Perform all sorts of tests. Still a misfire. The main test you left out, compression test. Well, leak down test. You have to find out if cylinder 2 capable of carrying its load. This is a V6. All right. No, you cannot run smooth and perfect on 5 cylinders. You need all 6 cylinders to properly run. It has to balance the engine out, so you won't be shaking, misfiring. All right. I'm talking all cylinders. So it doesn't matter if everything on cylinder 2 is new. None of that matters if compression is not on point. All right. If a valve is chipped. All right. If a piston ring is cut. None of that freaking matters. None of those parts you put on matter. My guy, let me say it like this. All right. And this is not a hard test. You talking about cylinders 2 is right up front. Wait a minute. Yeah, on a van. You don't have to remove the plenum or nothing. Do you? No. Pull that damn coil off. Go to Harbor Freight, get you a $30 compression gauge. All right. Now, compression testing is a little more technical than just doing one. Doing a compression test on one cylinder really is invalid. Let me say it like that, because you need some cylinders to compare it with. All right. So, but the 3 front cylinder is fine. That's an odd, even, that's a 2, 4, and 6. Okay. So, yeah. Now, here's the deal. Run a compression test on that cylinder. Run a compression test on cylinder 4. If you don't feel like taking the plenum off, do all 3 of the front. They should be close to each other. If cylinder 2 is low, that's your reason. Now, I'm going to say this. 2011 was the first year the Caravan got the 3.6 Pentastar. All right. And that is the main year they had the problems with misfire. In fact, the problem was so bad that they issued an extended warranty. Not a recall. They just extended the miles on it to where your warranty run out. They stretched it to 150,000 miles. You got a 2011. Chances are you over 150. And it doesn't matter anyway, because it stipulates up to 150,000 miles or 10 years. Now, add 10 years to 2011, 2021. Yeah, you out by time, whether you lower than 150K miles or not. You're out by time. So the extended warranty is out for you. But I'm just telling you giving you a little background on the history. 2011, 2012, and 2013 Caravans had problems with valve guides, valve seats, everything on that cylinder head. All right. So much so that they was making us replace it. Replace the whole cylinder head. I've done so many freaking Bank 2 cylinder heads, it's ridiculous because of misfire. All right. Now, a couple other things that would cause that misfire is the typical things you just said you replaced. So that's out of the question. I'm gonna have to end it right here. But yeah, cylinder 2 misfire was a problematic cylinder because it was on Bank 2, and that's the year 2011 that they had all the problems. So what I suggest you do is run a compression test. In some cases, I had to run a leak down test as well. But I was finding that problem. Now, you did leave out, no, you got injector on that and everything. I was going to say injector can cause that. But injector will cause more so a rough idle. There's a difference between rough idle and a misfire. All right. Those are 2 different complaints that always get confused with each other, because a rough idle can feel like a misfire. A misfire is prevalent, or a misfire is, you can really feel a misfire under load. All right. You can feel a rough idle just by simply idling. You idling and you doing this. Yeah. Because the secondary ignition system, not as in play while idling as it is driving under a load. All right. But yes, that's what you left out. That one little test that's happened to be easy to do. I suggest you do that and you will be. Now, if compression is good, yeah, you got other problems, but you just mentioned all of them. So you almost, yeah. I'm thinking you got some internal going on. I left something out. Let me say this. What else can cause a misfire on a Pentastar on Bank 1, Bank 2, cylinder 2? A rocker arm, a broken rocker arm. I've said this before, I say it again. If you have a ticking noise as well as a misfire, chances are your rocker arm has come apart and your cam load just simply not opening the valve and closing it the way it's supposed to do. Will that show up on a compression test? Perhaps. Sometime it do. Sometime it don't. I've had it to where I know I had some internal problems, but my compression test somehow squeaked through. That's why I will resort to my air leak down test at that point. Okay. Because the air leak down test, you got to make sure all the valves are closed though. And I go so far as to just pick up the valve train, just bring the cams off. So all the valves are closed and coming out of the intake or the exhaust. Normally the exhaust valve would pit and coming straight out of the exhaust. That means that that valve is bad. And give it up trying to do a simple valve job, because we did that in the early 2011s. And the engineers told us, no, replace the freaking head. All right. I'm a mechanic. I want to fix stuff. I don't want to replace. Yeah, mechanics get a little beside themselves sometimes. They want to go back to fixing things, but society is moving to a throwaway society. No, man, just replace it. And I no longer rebuild transmission because they won't give me no freaking parts. I want to fix. I want to. All right. I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry. That little rant went way out of control. And I'm way out of control in the comments. So I'm going to have to end this, guys. I apologize to all I missed. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. There's no way I can catch up now. And plus, my time slot is out. Camshaft sensors can perhaps also cause Exodus Allen issues. Sometimes those bolts get loose out of cam. Touching, causing rubbing on the front end. Yeah, I'm going to have to read all of those. But guys, that's my time. I have to go. That's all I have. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for watching.